Today we're in Chicago, Illinois with Lil Mexico, talking about what it takes to be a young, successful producer in the music industry while on the come up. You're now watching Season 1 of Driven Episodes. So, how old are you?
I'm currently 19.
19. So, you are just leaving high school, or are you, still in high school?
No,
I know it's a weird question, but some people are.
I feel you. No, I'm finishing up actually in December, so.
High school?
Yeah.
Nice. What are your plans after that? Do you want to stick with music, or do you want to go into education to further the music?
Most definitely just straight music.
Straight music?
I might go to college for recording.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure yet.
So kind of explain, I know you just signed a deal with the studio at the Stew in downtown Chicago. Kind of explain what your role is in that contract and in that deal with them.
Basically just to be here and deliver these beats to the artists that we have in-house.
Right.
Like some of our artists like Seb, Nike Boy, Logan, Queen Key. Those are some of our main artists that we have in here.
Are there any artists that aren't with the studio that are bigger that have come in and you've worked with?
Yeah, we had a couple of them. We had Bump J, Zona Man. There's a lot more people that come in and out of this building that, big artists.
So, what has been your biggest record that's done the most success-wise for you? That's opened doors for you so far to date?
So far, probably some of the stuff I did with Rico Records. That's probably what really got my name buzzing around the city.
Right.
Because I got a lot of stuff that's on the way, it hasn't dropped yet. So.
So how old were you when you did that? Were you 19 still, or were you
I was
a little
19.
younger?
Because when I started making music, I've only been here for a year and a half.
So you've only been here, or you've only been making music for a year and a half?
Making music in total. I started a year and a half.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I obviously see Fruity Loops opened up on the
FL gang. You already know.
So is that your main source of beats that you work with usually?
Yeah, that's it right there.
What are some pros and cons of Fruity Loops and that whole thing?
I mean, the pros is it's pretty easy because I already know where everything's at, basically. But the bad things about it is it can crash on you at any time, and all my producers know how that is.
Are you looking into any other beat programs?
I'm probably gonna stick with this, but I might tap into Machine a little bit.
So I kind of want to know what made you want to get into production and producing. What was the first step of doing that? Obviously, just downloading Fruity Loops is the first step. But what's the first step of what made you want to pursue it better?
Really just listening to good music.
Right.
That's what made me want to really get into it and learn how to do and just create hits.
Who are some people you look up to on a music level and on influential level, if outside music?
A music level, I would have to say all the people that I work with here, my playlist team, East, Down Rob, Oz, bands, Peasy, Lenny. They always make me go harder. So that's really them. And then as far as musicians, just anybody that's high, Uzi.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, Chief Keef really got me started.
Yeah, he's got a lot of people started.
That's when he started dropping all that stuff back in the day, that's what really made me want to get into music.
Right.
Yeah.
So, explain Playlist. What is Playlist?
That's everybody here at the studio. Like I said, East, Down Rob, Oz, bands, and then our managers, PZ and Lenny. That's all of us.
Okay.
We are Playlist.
So how did you come in touch with PZ and Lenny?
I did like I said, I did a lot of stuff with Rico Records, and that's how Down Rob had DM'd me on Instagram yo, what you got going on? And then I was
right.
I ain't really know what was, so
right.
he's pull up and you can work. So I pulled up, checked it out. I was damn, this is crazy.
Going forward, who is the hottest coming out of the Chicago area? We obviously know the people who are hot right now and that have come out, but now, who is really on the come up in your eyes?
We did a lot of work with Valet, and that's really, I would say, is most on the come up. Him, and then Queen Key, too, one of our artists.
Okay.
So,
as for young producers looking up to someone who's young, and already on the path to success, what is some great advice that you can give? Not necessarily even great, but what is some advice that you would give to them to really stick with them on their path to doing what, going down the path you went?
You gotta be around places, be on the scene,
right?
Get a familiar face with a lot of people so they know who you are, and then you gotta have some decent beats ready. Like you gotta have a catalog just ready.
Catalog.
Yeah, and then just keep working. Like good talents don't ever go like unnoticed, So really, you just gotta just be on the scene, get in front of these people, network like crazy. Networking is like a big part, and then connections as well. So,
would you recommend in the beginning giving beats away for free or still putting a price on them?
I mean, it depends like what kind of like what lane you looking to go for. Cause some people they just like they don't really care too much about placements and this. They just like I just want my beat sold. So
yeah,
you could put a price on it, or you could just give some out for free, get your name out there.
What did you do when you first started? As far as like, did you have a price or did you give yours away for free?
I mean, I did a little bit of both, to be honest.
Yeah.
I charged a little bit. I mean, because at the
time... always
time...
that finesse game.
Yeah, at the time, because, like, I didn't have no laptop when I first started. Like, I was using my mom's laptop. I downloaded a FL demo version on it.
Wow.
And I was just cooking, like, just random stuff. And I was just trying to, like, get money to, like, save to get a laptop.
Right.
So it was a lot of that going on, a lot of finessing, a lot of that shit. So
of course,
I had to do what I had to do to get that laptop. And then I got my first laptop, and I just started cooking. I still gave some, like, because I want to get my name out there more, so I gave it to, like, some bigger artists, and then, like, for free, and then I had people buy some of me, so.
I want to get into a part where you talk about something that's been really difficult for you to overcome, but you are either working on overcoming or have overcome, as far as being a producer and the challenges that come your way.
Like, the business side of music. That's really, like, the main challenge, like, because a lot of people don't really know like what goes on behind the scenes with like as far as like selling beats, people when you're dealing with labels, when you're dealing with all that royalties, and then like it just gets real. That's why it's good to have like a manager behind you that knows what he's doing.
Right.
Because you don't want to get finessed. It's so easy to get finessed in this industry.
Your manager, talk about him a little bit. Talk about that relationship you have with your manager.
Well, that's like Peasy and Lenny. Like they help me out with everything. Like if I want something, like if I tell them like, yo, I got this project coming out, but they want me to sign this contract, I don't know what to do. Like I don't. They'll be like, you know what, we'll take care of it. We're gonna have lawyers read over it, and then we'll make sure like everything's good on your end.
Do they pursue deals for you?
They are looking into stuff.
Yeah,
they do look into stuff for me.
Right.
So like they look into it for all of us. All of us at the studio.
Playlist.
Yeah, because they want to make sure that like all of us are straight.
How is your relationship with the playlist? Like, how does that go on a daily basis?
We do a lot of goofing around.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, it gets really weird sometimes.
Really?
My playlist people will know what I'm talking about. It'll get real weird. But, that's family right there. So, we just be doing our thing. And it, like, as far as how it helped me, like, it just helped me, like, open up my sound more. Like, discover more, like, different sounds, different things to do with my beats,
What's the importance of having a team behind you?
Man, teamwork make the dream work.
Yeah.
That's really it right there. It's big. I mean, you could do stuff by yourself, but really when you have a team, like, you just bring everybody up.
So, I see you got the rollie on. I've been looking at it the whole time. Actually, first time I met you, I asked you what it was. So, obviously, I didn't know. But what are some brands you're really looking at right now to rock and you've been rocking with that you're excited about?
I ain't gonna lie, I like a lot of Off-White.
Yeah.
That's really definitely like some of my favorite clothes right there. Fat Tiger Works. This Fat Tiger's right here. Joe Freshgoods. Shout out Joe Freshgoods. That's a local brand in Chicago. And then I like Don C hats a lot.
Yeah.
So Don C, that's my boy right there. Shout out to Don C.
That Joe Freshgoods, he did that Chicago jersey too, right? Mm-hmm. That recently came out. I saw it.
He does the Chicago
really
over
intense.
Everything and
that's
all
intense.
that stuff. So.
I like that. So, where are you from? Are you from Chicago? Originally, like, born and raised here?
I was born, like, up north. And then I actually moved out to Houston for, like, a year, like, during my, I think I was, like, 16 or 17.
So yesterday?
Yeah, like basically shit. I moved out there for a year and then I came back, and then that's really when I started like doing the music.
So being young here in Chicago, who are some artists that you looked up to just paving the way for you?
Just like any like
yeah,
big
who was
artists,
hot when you were growing up here?
Chief Keef.
Chief Keef?
Yep, that was the one that really like made me want to do it.
Yeah.
All this music stuff.
Have you met him before?
I have. When I was out in Houston, they had a show out there, and one of my homies got me backstage, so
wow.
I got to chop it up with them real quick.
Do you enjoy being at shows, or would you just rather be in the studio? Which
do
you like to go out and be social?
I mean, I would rather be in the studio because I know I'm gonna
right.
get shit done. I know I'm gonna like, you know, I'm gonna make hits.
Right.
So, but I do like being at the scene a lot.
Right.
Because that's just how you get more of a buzz too, and it's just fun. Like it's crazy when you're on at a big show and you're on stage and you just look out, you see all those people
thousands.
in the crowd. Yeah, thousands of people in the crowd. And
it's a good feeling.
It's just like, dang,
it's a great feeling.
Never would have thought I'd been up here. It's crazy.
So, who are some artists that you want to work with in the future?
Really like Future, definitely Future.
Okay.
So I really want to get in tune with him. I don't know. There's a lot more other people.
Yeah.
Really, I just want to work with the whole Chicago.
Whole Chicago.
Yeah, I just want to get a piece of everybody.
Do you plan on expanding at some point and maybe spending some time in different either countries, states, cities, like?
I do want to go to UK.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. I actually got a homie that I used to produce a lot of, like I used to do a lot of collabs with. His name is Legendary Keys. Shout out Legendary Keys. He over there in Manchester. So
Manchester?
I definitely want to go visit him out there.
Wrapping it up, what do you want to tell people? What is the message that you want to get out and you put in your music, and what is just something you want people to know you stand for?
Hard work, grind, and then obviously you got to put on for my Mexican people. Shout out to Mexicano. Viva la Mexico! Gang shit. You already know what the hell going on, but do it for the culture, man.
Of course, man.
That's what it is.
Well, I appreciate you for letting me come through.
All right, big dog.
Appreciate it.